maybe a little lower.
It's between 7 and 10.5 knots of wind speed at the moment. British here, potentially got a bit on.
Handing all the time here.
Hey, keep on the foils. Keep on the foils.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was close. Those intersections, almost a clash of foils there.
Nice. All good here.
Go support here.
Fine. Forward. Still on the foils.
And
this is the umpire's penalty GBR.
that's a huge moment in this race.
Big arrow for the British.
Still going ahead,
So that is a 75-metre penalty there. Having a look at this replay, the British just not doing enough to keep clear. Shirley really late getting that board down. Oh, and those foils so close to touching. Absolutely. Have a look out the window here. Oh, that was very, very, very close. So the British team having to pay a 75-metre penalty off this start line, so they will split tack start. Emirates Team New Zealand again potentially being able to line them up as INEOS, the giveaway boat.
Don't be over. Yeah, good shout.
Let's get going. It's race 3 of the match. It's showtime in Barcelona.
So the British team will immediately tack away. They still have to pay that 75-metre penalty relative to Emirates Team New Zealand.
Still in left phase on us. Okay, if they're in left phase, we have to carry on, right? Yes.
Kiwis crossed that line doing 33 knots, so really built the speed in anticipation for that manoeuvre.
It's fast now. It's still left phase here, guys. 25.
If the British don't pay this penalty within a minute, they will get a second penalty.
Tracking right the wind now. I'm sure they've still got it. Okay.
You see them heading down now, the British just trying to shake off those meters.
Penalty clear.
Emirates Team New Zealand right beside us here. They've just tacked, heading across now on starboard. INEOS actually handled that pretty well. It took a while to get rid of the penalty, but they're coming back from that left-hand side, and they look quite bow up. So that was a good recovery from that penalty pre-start, but how expensive is it to get a penalty so early on?
Kiwis far enough ahead that they can really aggressively defend, forcing INEOS back to the left-hand side.
Through the top gate for the first time on the back of an aggressive move in the start box. The defender, Emirates Team New Zealand, lead after one leg of 6 in race 3 of the match.
56. That right on those numbers.
INEOS Britannia, though, not too far away. That's a long way to go with the wind conditions that we have, and if they're starting to drop, this truly is going to be a chess match.
All right, back it down. 1, 2, 100, head it, boys.
Yeah, on the upwind.
2, 1, come on.
Oh, quite a big touchdown on board INEOS Britannia there. That wasn't their best job exiting.
A third of race number 3 done in this match for the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup, and the defender leading at the bottom gate, heading now upwind for leg number 3. It's the biggest lead of the race so far.
What do you want?
So in pressure that's dropping across the court, what can INEOS Britannia offer up? There's still a lot of racing still to be done here on the waters of Barcelona. They complete leg number 2.
Not much chat from Ben Ainsley. Dylan Fletcher doing most of the talking.
It's just coming.
He'll be frustrated with himself for that error.
Rebuild, aren't we? Bottom end of this. Oh, is there anything else we can do, lads? I think at the moment we can.
That's a sign of
Pressure coming down.
not a lot of options there for the British team after that pre-start penalty, and that deficit they had to pay early, handing control of the race immediately to Emirates Team New Zealand, so they just have to keep it tight
To an intersection.
and try and force Emirates Team New Zealand to make an unforced error.
Going up wind
A big rider here, eh?
Yeah. Looks good, right, I think.
We'll see what the bridge looks like. Back copy. Far on the lay is good for laying a trail. Yep.
This race has a real feel of yesterday. Just control, defend beautifully, and keep them behind you. It's a jobbing well executed by the defender at this point in the race.
Actually quite steady wind in direction. Not that many options for the British team.
We are at the halfway stage of race number 3 in the match for the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup. And the defender, Emirates Team New Zealand, still in control.
It's the ABN. And it needs weight.
Keep it together.
Approaching the bottom gate to complete leg number 4. Emirates Team New Zealand have been in control since the start.
So, just check the phase.
Penalty that was forced upon INEOS Britannia has been a hard one. But there are no friends in this. They're friends off the water, but when on the water, they are rivals.
For me, one of the differences between the boats is the ability of the New Zealand boat to accelerate after tacks. I think the boats are very evenly matched on all around the track, but every tack manoeuvre just looks to me as though Emirates Team New Zealand gets back up to target speed just a little bit quicker and easier than INEOS.
This is the race committee. We are moving the finish line, shortening the final leg to 1.2 nautical miles.
Port down.
Emirates Team New Zealand
Big rider.
complete leg number 5 of 6. Get around this final mark, and they're on the downwind leg to home.
All the way, wheels. They've gone on that lay as well. So.
And if you're an Emirates Team New Zealand fan, you'd be happy with what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, real nice breeze here. Nice. I think all the way.
INEOS Britannia now coming in to complete the 5th leg.
2, 1, mate. Benning, my wheel on exit.
Go back to what Dylan Fletcher said early in the piece. There wasn't much they could do.
Slow turn.
It'll hurt this one. This one will hurt.
Yeah, a lot. A massive frustration from that error in the pre-start. We've seen it so important, isn't it, to win the start. The really tight course, not many options for passing.
I think I'll get same job now.
We can take it off if you like.
I think that pre-start probably put the British on the back foot. I don't think they were quite expecting the absolute aggressiveness of the Kiwi team, and both these 75-foot boats coming at each other, bow and bow, closing speeds of around about 60 knots at that point in time.
Glenn, I mean, you sailed on this team for a long time. This is a new look, a new level of aggression for this Kiwi outfit.
Certainly sailing really, really well.
That's all good.
Long way to go, though. And we've seen results change through previous series, so keep chipping away, do the simple things well. Keep sailing the boat at its best performance.
They have controlled race 3 from leg 1 through 6 on the back of an aggressive start. Emirates Team New Zealand will now move to a 3-0 lead in the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup match.
Up 3. I don't even see me.
Confirmation then of race 3 in the match. It's Emirates Team New Zealand with a 52-second win to open the day. Yesterday they opened the day with a 41-second win.